Imagine working nonstop, day after day, barely catching a breath, and the one person you report to just laughs when you tell them you're drowning. That was me. 19 years old, barely out of school, overworked, constantly blamed. And the moment I realized I didn't have to take it anymore, I decided to make her feel exactly what it's like to be powerless. If you've ever been underestimated, ignored, or mocked at work, this story is for you. Smash that like button, subscribe, and stick around, because this is one of the most satisfying office revenge stories you'll ever hear. My name's Alex. I started at Herald and Times, a small but growing newspaper company, when I was 19. At first, I was a receptionist, a friendly face, a warm smile, nothing glamorous, but I liked helping people. Soon, they realized I could type faster than anyone else in the office. They moved me into data entry, the billing department for advertisements. Sounds easy, right? Except I was basically running it alone. Our main office had other employees, but every small town newspaper we bought, and we were buying dozens, their ads all came through me. I was the gatekeeper of deadlines, numbers, and mistakes that weren't mine. And my boss? Margaret, 40-something, sharp tongue, liked control, but hated accountability. Mistakes? Always mine. Praise? Rare. Pressure? Constant. One day, Margaret comes over with a new, urgent task: legal documents. These weren't complicated. Dates, newspaper names, supervisor names, then a notice pasted and signed. I told her honestly, I can't get to these right now. I'm swamped with ad billing for 16 newspapers and their deadlines. She laughed. Yes, a laugh, as if my exhaustion was some kind of joke. You'll figure it out, she said. And that moment, that single laugh, it lit a fire in me. Because every day, I worked like a machine. Every mistake blamed on me. And now I'm being mocked for being human. I stared at the legal documents. The stack was small, just a few. But Margaret had forgotten. These weren't due until Friday. 3 days. I had 3 days. I could rush and do them immediately, stay late, and earn what? Another mocking laugh? Or I could wait. Wait. Focus on my real work. Finish what I was actually hired to do, and let her feel a little of the panic she inflicted on me every day. I made my choice. Every morning, the office smells like stale coffee and printer ink. The clicking of keyboards becomes a metronome of stress. Phones ring nonstop. Colleagues drop questions and urgent tasks on me. And all the while, the legal documents sat quietly on my desk, taunting Margaret without me touching them. I spent the next 3 days typing at entries like a machine. Fast, precise, every single error checked. My wrists ached, my eyes burned, and yet I smiled quietly, knowing the legal documents were my secret weapon. Friday afternoon arrives. The office is quiet. Margaret has already left to run errands, leaving her notary task forgotten. I finish the last at entries. My fingers ache. I glance at the legal documents. I could do them now, but the notary won't be in until noon. I sit back, breathe, sip my water, and wait. The calm before the storm. Margaret storms in, frantic. Why aren't these legal documents ready? I look her square in the eye. No anger, just calm. I told you I didn't have the time. I say. She blinks, pauses, realizes she's the one scrambling, driving across town to the notary, faxing, rushing, all because she didn't respect me or my workload. Victory is sweet, slow, and silent. Sometimes, revenge isn't dramatic. It's not about yelling or sabotage. It's about patience, precision, and letting reality deliver the lesson. I didn't just get the documents signed. I reminded her, respectfully, silently, that I had boundaries and I was human. If the story gave you chills or made you think about standing up for yourself, like the video. Comment below. Have you ever given your boss a silent reality check? And don't forget to subscribe, because the next story might be even more satisfying revenge.